Welcome back to the channel. The promo for All Stars 10 has come out. 18 queens, 3 groups of 6 queens in a tournament style bracket to see who will be the next inductee into the Drag Race Hall of Fame. Today we will go over the new format and I'll give you my thoughts on the participants. Let's dive in. All Stars 10 is going full RuPaul's March Madness because this season we've got 18 queens. Yes, 18, the biggest cast in history, honey. It's basically a mini pride parade with a workroom. Here's the tea. The dolls are getting split into 3 groups of 6 and each group will compete in their own little bracket, like it's a queer Hunger Games, but with more wigs and less hunger. Each bracket gets 3 episodes to show off, fight for screen time, and rack up points like it's Drag Race, the game show. Then the top 3 scores from each group, math alert, that's 9 queens total, will move on to the semifinals. There they'll go head to head across 2 more episodes in a battle of charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and stunt reveals. And finally, the last queen standing will face off in a Lip Sync Smackdown for the crown that promises to be more dramatic than Untucked during a sewing challenge. At stake, $200,000, a spot in the Drag Race Hall of Fame, and eternal bragging rights on Twitter. So get your snacks, your spreadsheets, and your shady opinions ready. This tournament is about to be one for the Ru history books. Welcome to the Orange Group, a citrus-scented cocktail of chaos, charisma, and confessional-worthy drama. Let's meet the 6 queens who will be clawing their way to the semifinals, one padded hip at a time. First up, Aja, back from Season 9 in All Stars 3, where she left us with high kicks, higher drama, and a PhD in Valentina Studies. She's here to remind the children that Brooklyn don't play, unless it's in 7th or 9th place. But hey, 3rd time's a charm, right? Next, Deja Skye. She gave us colorful comedy and daytime talk show realness back in Season 14. This time she's got her sights set on the crown, or at least on someone to laugh at her jokes. And if not, she'll laugh anyway. Irene the Alien enters next. She was beamed down in Season 15, gave us one iconic talent show water bit, and left before the ice even melted. But now she's back with intergalactic vengeance. Earth better be ready, because this alien didn't come to play, she came to probe. Bosco is back, Seattle's horned queen of sarcasm and strut. Last time we saw her, she was fighting for her life and her eyebrows. Will her dry wit and tight corsets cinch her a spot in the Drag Race Hall of Fame? Or will the demon tweak be exercised once again? Then we've got Phoenix. If you're thinking, wait, who? That's rude, but fair. This Season 3 queen is rising from the ashes of early elimination with a vengeance. She's got something to prove, mostly that she was, in fact, on the show. Last but not least, Olivia Lux, Miss Big Hair, Bigger Smile from Season 13. She's back, and she's not just sweet anymore. Word is, she's packing a little more attitude in that piano purse this time around. It's Lux 2.0, updated, upgraded, and maybe even a little unhinged. So that's your Orange Group, a wild, juicy blend of throwbacks, threats, and theatrical chaos. But only 3 of these queens will make it to the semifinals. Will your fave make the cut, or will they be left peeling in the dust? Stick around because the next group might just be even spicier. Here's the Pink Group. Tina Burner, the Broadway camp queen from Season 13, is back and probably still color coordinated. Expect fire, literally, sass, always, and maybe a redemption arc that involves less yellow, red, and orange. Or not. Live your truth, Tina. Carrie Colby, the trans icon of Season 14, Carrie Colby is back to bless the bracket with beauty, elegance, and the occasional jaw-dropping moment of zen. She's not just bringing the looks, she's bringing the message. Nicole Paige Brooks. Say it with us. Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia. This Season 2 icon has been memed into immortality, and now she's ready to show she's more than just a GIF. She's here to reclaim her time and her place in the Hall of Fame. Mistress Isabel Brooks, The season 15 big personality, big hair, and even bigger shade. Mistress is back and probably already picking fights in the workroom, in the most loving drag mother way possible. Expect confessional gold and runway domination. Lydia B. Collins, straight out of season 17. This fresh face is already making her second appearance, and she's here to prove that she's not just new, she's necessary. Lydia's ready to outsmart, outstyle, and outslay the veterans. Jorgeous, tiny queen, massive impact. Jorgeous from season 14 and All Stars 9 danced her way into our hearts, and now she's twirling her way into the bracket. Will her flips and dips be enough to stick the landing in the finals? The pink group is dripping in charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and enough pink to make Barbie weep. From OG memes to modern day scene stealers, these queens are ready to paint the bracket and each other in every shade of fabulous. Let me know in the comments who you think will survive this glitter-soaked bracket of doom. And now the purple group, Denali. The Ice Queen has returned. And no, not Elsa, but Denali from season 13. She's traded in her skates for stilettos, or maybe packed both. And she's gliding back onto the runway to prove that cold never bothered her anyway. She literally carried a lip sync in ice skates once. What more do you want? Acid Betty, she's back and more acidic than ever. Acid Betty, the avant-garde icon from season 8, is here to melt wigs and minds with her wildest looks yet. Will the new format be ready for her chaotic fabulousness? Probably not, but we are. Alyssa Hunter, Puerto Rican pageant royalty. Alyssa Hunter strutted into season 14, serving face and body. Now she's back to show that pretty can be deadly. Will she trade the ball gowns for bloodshed? Let's hope. Cynthia Lee Fontaine, the Queen of Cuckoo, has entered the chat. That's right, Cynthia Lee Fontaine is back, and she brought the same chaotic charm from seasons 8 and 9. Expects laughs, love, and plenty of butt puns. Cuckoo for the crown, anyone? Diabetes. She's punk, she's petty, and she's probably still mad about that chocolate bar. Diabetes from season 14 returns to the workroom to prove that she's not just a filler queen. She's a full course meal with a side of angst. Ginger Minge. Is it even All Stars if Ginger Minge isn't there? The glam comedy queen from season 7, All Stars 2 and All Stars 6 is back for another shot. Her fourth to be exact. Will it finally be her time to sashay into the Hall of Fame? Or will she be the Susan Lucci of Drag Race? Each of these queens brings something wildly different to the table, from punk grit to high concept artistry, comedy chops to pageant polish. The purple group is a cocktail of chaos and charisma, and they are ready to slay. Drop your predictions in the comments. Who's going to dominate this bracket, and who's just here for a good time and a confessional wig? And there you have it. 3 groups, 18 queens, and one wild tournament ahead. Whether you're rooting for a fan favorite, a meme queen, or someone out for pure redemption, one thing's for sure, this season is going to be drama-packed, high camp, and full of surprises. So who do you think is snatching that Hall of Fame crown? Drop your picks, predictions, and piping hot takes in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss a single moment of this all-star madness. Until next time, stay fierce, stay fabulous, and remember, in this bracket, the tea is hot, but the competition is even hotter. See you next time.